Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutes and honors and blessings to you brothers pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, that staying in the spirit to the best of the ability, to the house of David, which is the elect, the 144,000, and the 1/3 men, women, and children. All right? Just wanted to get into this lesson, basically in the spirit of the elect, throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, because Yahweh Shai told us, the signs of the end times. All right, and this is one of the prophecies that had to come forth for the end to come. All right, Yahweh Shai told us that the gospel, all right, the good news, the truth that we're speaking on these highways and byways and doing studio shows is going to be pushed and taught and preached throughout all nations, all right, for a witness, all right, for a testimony for the truth, testimony for him, all right, testimony to these other nations and also to the elect that is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right. And this is exactly what's happening right now, all right. The brothers that's out there, diligently week in and week out going on the highways and byways, or brothers that's doing studio shows, it's being seen throughout the four corners of the earth, all right. And that's how we know that we're at the very last end of this thing, man. All right, you see the prophecies coming to pass, the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. All right, you seeing Russia getting the hooks put in his jaw and turning them back. All right, all the things that's going on over there in Syria. All right, the valley of decisions with Russia, Iraq, Iran, Israel, the U.S., NATO, all that's happening right now. We're actually living in the times of the end, man, and it's a beautiful time to be in. All right, so I just want to harp on this prophecy because I was looking at I was just going through the YouTube and looking at just playing on YouTube and looking at the analytics of our account, and I was just looking, and the spirit just jumped on me to look at, to go on here and look to see, because it shows you where people are viewing your videos, where they're at, throughout the world, where they're viewing your videos, all right? And this is just only from the last 28 days, September 2nd to the 29th. And, the majority of people are viewing, of course, in Babylon, all right? Because that's where the great deliverance is going to come from. But what, you go scroll over almost any country in the world, and there's been views there, Poland, Turkey, Iran, India 31, Canada 486, you got the UK, you got Sweden, Russia, Australia 81, all the way down to New Zealand 28. All right, South America, we got Brazil 7 views, and this is just our, this is just our channel. All you brothers, got thousands of people watching our videos also, man. All right, and this is just like I said, it's a testament to the works that we're putting in, and also this is just showing you that we're in the end times, because the Lord said what? That this is going to happen, that this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. All right, and that world there is actually talking about the whole world. All right, it's oinkomeni, all right, the inhabited earth. So it's actually literally talking about the entire globe, and that's what you see right here when you go analytics on your channel. All right, you got every country, every continent got views, and like I said, this is only just for the last month for our channel. Brothers got way more subscribers, way more people viewing their channels, starting from the elders on down. But what this is going to show you, that our works is being seen, and our works is being manifested to the world, all right, because the elect has to be woken up. Okay, Shalakia. So like I was saying, that the Lord is having our is having the word, using us as vessels and having his word being pushed out through the four corners of the earth, just like how he prophesied before the end shall come. Okay, so this is Psalm chapter 19 verse 1. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. All right, and that's exactly what's happening, because day after day, brothers is putting up videos, man. Day after day, videos and lessons are being pushed out, which is doing what? Which is showing knowledge. All right, where the Lord is using us as vessels to show his knowledge, the knowledge of the truth of the scriptures, so that the elect can be woken up. All right, verse 3, it says, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. All right, and that's plain to see, man, because even with brothers might speak different languages, but this devil done made technology to where you could be speaking in English or Spanish, and the technology can actually translate your words into a different language, so they can actually hear your lessons or your sit downs or your teachings on the streets in their own language. All right, so that's why there might be a lot of different countries here that's viewing brothers that speaking in English, but they're viewing it in their country because they might have that technology that could translate it into their own language. And on top of that, English is pushed out through the four corners of the earth anyway. So you might have, brothers that speak English or can understand English, but living in these different countries, And this goes to show you that, Israel is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm not saying every view is from somebody that's a Israelite, because you definitely do got scoffers out there that's watching throughout the four corners of the earth. But that just goes to show you that Zephaniah 3:18 is going to come to pass, that we should be having fame. We should have fame and a name in the places where we've been put to shame. But on the right hand side of it, you're going to have brothers coming out of Kazakhstan or Russia or Australia, or New Zealand. We don't know where the elect is at. All right, that's for the angels to come back and to do the reaping. All right, all we do as prophets is to push the word out, man. All right, and the Lord does the increase. Okay, so continue back in Psalms. It says verse 4. Actually, I'm gonna finish verse 3. It says, there is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard. Okay, verse 4. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the earth. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. All right. And like I said before, this is, a prime example of that happening, man. All right, the Lord using the internet, all right, as Elder Tahar broke it down in Unicorn, to push out his word throughout the ends of the earth, man. Why? Because he said that in the end times, this gospel should be preached throughout the ends of the earth, man. And then the end shall come, okay? So what better way for this gospel to be preached throughout the four corners of the earth than by way of the internet, man, all right? Having almost every country, and like I said before, this is just our channel. I'm sure, because our channel hasn't reached certain countries, but I'm sure if all the brothers' channels combined, every country on the earth has probably had had at least one view, all right? And like I said before, we don't know exactly where the elect is, but there could be that one person in that one country that views it that could be a part of the elect, man, all right? So that's why it's imperative for brothers to keep pushing and to keep striving and to keep doing the works, man, because we don't know what video or what lesson that the Lord might use to wake up a brother, Israelite foreigner that's in the different parts of the earth, man, all right? So we just got to keep having that in mind, man, because this is the Lord's movie, man. This is the Lord's doing, all right? We're just hoping to be vessels of honor in his movie, man, so that when that time comes for us to get that reward, so us to get that judgment, that he may look upon us and say, well done, my good and faithful servant, all right? This is Matthew chapter 28, verse start at 19. It says, go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And that's exactly what we do, man. All right, because we go out there in our lessons, in our highways and hedges, is for edification and for trying to wake up the elect. All right, so, and that's why we also use the camera, because that is also a device that we can use to go and teach all nations, man. All right, and we are baptizing them in the name of the Father and Son of the Holy Spirit, because that's what the name we come in, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's in our teachings is in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right, so this is exactly what Yahweh Shai commanded us to do, back then, and right now it's being manifested. It's being manifested. Okay, we're living in the times where His words, where He said the prophecies that's going to come to pass, that all nations shall hear this gospel. We're living in them times right now, man. That's why all these prophecies are speeding up quicker and quicker, man, because all nations is hearing the gospel of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, it's the last scripture. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 31. And He shall send His angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. All right, and that's why I said it's not about what you look like. All right, and it's not us, and it's not up to us to decide, where the elect is going to come from, man. All we can do is just what? Is just teach the word, push it out there on the internet. All right, the unicorn, the line, and the Lord is going to be the one that does the gathering, man. All right, and this is, like I said before, this is evidence to show. This is a testimony to show that what? That His elect is going to come from the four winds of the earth, man. All right, Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam. I'm not saying that all these views, like I said, I'm not saying all these views are from people who are Israelite foreigners, but you don't know. We don't know who the Lord's elect is. All right, we don't know if we're part of the Lord's elect. All right, but we do know that the Lord is going to have His elect come from the four corners of the earth, because we just read it. All right, so these views happening is just is showing that we in the end times, man. All right, these views throughout the Oinkin mini, all right, throughout the world, is showing that we're living in the very last minutes of this age, man. So all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man, for that, man. So we got to keep pushing, we got to keep striving and keep getting that word out, so that the Lord can wake up the elect, man. Okay, so with that, just want to close it out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Once again, double honor to the apostles and others of great millstone, and salutes and honors and blessings to you brothers that's teaching this word in all diligence, in all sincerity, in all truth, man. Keep strong. We're almost at the end. You see these prophecies coming to pass. The Lord says things, the signs of the times, and we're living in them right now, man. So, just stay strong, man, and keep pushing. All right, Shalom.